Here we go. Amp him up, amp him up, amp him up, Roberto. Bump, 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 bump. Scoop, bump, 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 bump. Whoa, whoa. Gosh, man, see my volume on so loud. So I actually every time I go loud. Come on, every time I go loud. I don't know, man. I would never do that. You're the one that controls the live before it's live, yeah. So you got to make sure the live is ready. Cool. Gonna go live. Gonna go live. We got game 6 tonight. We got game 6 tonight. We got game 6 tonight. Stanley Cup Finals. Oilers at Panthers tonight. I'm praying. We're gonna see a fight. Puck drop. Now it's gonna touchdown. Panthers first team with possession of that puck now. Speed. First goal tonight is the most important in the series. Offside, Oilers, you jumped the gun. You gotta just slow down. It's not about having fun. Get the racks and go hard. You know you gotta attack that cat. Chill. Dude, I'm in this mood. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we got an NHL watch party. It is me, myself. I am. We caking. I'm so excited to have everybody here tonight. Game 6, Stanley Cup final. Panthers can taste it. Oilers got to figure out how to stay alive. Oilers are going to could be one of the only teams in a very, very long time to lose back-to-back Stanley Cups. Back-to-back Stanley Cups. Now, a funny thing before I start getting into the game is that the Florida Panthers, for every single home game that they've had and lost, they had a Miami Dolphins player slamming on the drum. Remember how I said Roberto Luongo is slamming on the drum? You know, so essentially the Florida Panthers, one of their ways to fix that hex and cure the virus is the change that. So they had Roberto Luongo, of course. If you're a Panthers fan, shot. They gave the puck away to Cam He spills out. Where's the puck? The ref blows the whistle. Panthers almost make a huge mistake in the first minute. Marchand getting slammed by Perry. Did this helmet pop? His helmet popped when he stood up. Draisaitl just threw Mikkola. Oilers letting their physical presence be known immediately in this hockey game. But it was actually kind of a funny thing. Kind of a funny thing that the analysts or whatnot, I don't know, one of their stories that they were having tonight, one of the stories that they were having is that the Panthers were gonna were they gonna have another Dolphins guy doing the drum, or were they going to switch it out with somebody else? They switched it out with a legendary Panther. I think is he the only Panther to have his number retired? And then another thing, if I was to have an NHL team, I would allow I would want my All-Star to always be number 1. And then I would never let it get retired. Because then every sports card that he had as one of ones, he'd be jersey number 1. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Jersey number, 1 of 1, couldn't get better than that. Dude, I'm about the collectors. I'm about the collectors. Panthers still have yet to get a shot on net. The pace of this game is absolutely what you'd expect. The hits have been huge. The shots, we're waiting to see them. But the Panthers defending right now, trying to maintain the puck possession. Looks like I want to say the third line of the Oilers trying to figure stuff out. Jeff Skinner is playing tonight, everybody. Jeff Skinner. Oh, Oilers looking for the redirect. Panthers trying to clear it. Finally, Mikola backhands it. Skinner smacks it. Nope, that's not going to go anywhere near it. Oilers. Awkward attack. Shot on Bob by Skinner. Skinner's getting mobbed by the big Panthers players. Dude, if I was a little guy, just like stare at them. Just like, I honestly, I just go next to the refs, and every time they punch me, I just like look at the ref, like, you allowing this? You allowing this? Is this the game? That's what I do if I was a little guy. Well, I am a little guy if I was playing. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Offensive zone face-off. Oilers. 4 shots on net for the Oilers in the first 3 minutes. Believe it or not, a lot of that's from Skinner. I think 2 of those are from Skinner. Drop that puck. Who's got it? Panthers. Gonna slowly. Oh, Kachuk gets rocked. This is what I want to see. Oilers, where have you been with this? Put the Panthers on their butts. Bruise those breezers. That's what we want to see. Show us these hits. Let us know that you're here to compete. Stanley Cup final. Give it your all. Panthers finally with a little bit of control. Are they going to get their first shot on net? Rodriguez. Back to Schmidt. Not Schmidt, but now it's Schmidt. He's going to try to get to the front. Skinner reaches out, makes the save. Oilers finding a way to convert. Panthers, neutral zone checks. Going to have to make the Oilers rethink that attack. Teams are going to change. Skinner slows it down for Kulak. Kulak behind the Oilers net. It's going to get harassed by Verhaeghe. Looking for a stretch pass opportunity. Not going to happen. Panthers are going to eat that one up. Now they're going to start their attack. Reinhart sends that puck up. Forecheck, forecheck, forecheck. Skinner almost mishandles it. Panthers now in control. Behind the net. Barkov to Verhaeghe. Interrupted by Henry. No, F is 14. I was going to say Henrique. Calm. He just asked him playing. Not calm. I'm like, yeah, that's only like the Oilers. Like, oh, stop. Real goal for the first goal. For the first goal. How did this happen? Onside. He picks 2 shots pocket. Turkey's the glove. Gets the step on him and rips it right off the Skinner's glove. There's no way. What a beauty. The stick is annoying. It's look at that. Oh, he gets it right off the stick. And he keeps his arm extended to keep it out of the reach. Back home too. He undressed him. Yeah, what a goal. Look at the Panthers. 1 shot, 1 goal. We have a hockey game. 5 minutes into the hockey game. Well, 4.5. Florida Panthers want the cup. Lundell with the second shot within the next 15 seconds. Skinner's going to hold on to that one. So you want to know about that last shot? It was almost a 2-on-1. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Take a break and see that replay. Oh my gosh. Panthers giving go within 2 seconds of the face-off. The Panthers just ripped the puck at the net. They get wow. Oh my gosh. What is this? Wow. Literally one of the best goals I've ever seen. I'm not even, that's vintage Crosby. That's Crosby right there we just saw. Oh, man. Beauty. Offensive zone face-off. Panthers in control of it. AJ Greer to the front. The Panthers get a shot on Skinner. He kicks it wide to the right. Panthers rocketed around the boards. I wanted to say Nosek. Is it Nosek? I was reading so much Penguin stuff today. I was reading all that Penguins news with Malkin today. How the Penguins are not gonna. They're like, hey Malkin, this is it, man. We love you. You're a great player. This is it, man. Kasperi Kapanen is in, and Jeff Skinner's playing. We're going. Did you, dude? That wasn't. I can't believe that goal. Like that's one of the most talented goals I've ever seen. Oh, I'm recovering from that. Panthers finally have 4 shots on net. Who would have? Who would? And now the Oilers. I mean, it's crazy when you come out so strong like you were with like the Oilers. 4 shots in the first 3 minutes, right? And they're trying to bounce back right now. But like honestly, think about like you. I gotta look at McDavid's line right now. Nudgkins, McDavid, Perry. I don't know what they were smoking when they put Connor Brown on McDavid's line. I don't like. I don't get that at all. Like the Connor line, you want to know? And I get it. Like, what do you do? I with their who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Hyman, Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman being injured. I mean, 50 goal scorer, right? But now he was injured, so you don't get him. Here comes McDavid, chips it ahead, splits the defense. Bobrovsky comes out to play the puck to negate the offensive opportunity, but the Oilers still trying to figure out where the puck is. Barkov, Verhage, the Panthers, 4 cross ice passes, but they're just going to ice it. Trying a little bit too much there from the Panthers. But Bobrovsky comes up and plays the puck too. Beautiful. It was beautiful. I wish more goalies got involved in plays. I wonder if there was like a central lane for like goalies so that they couldn't like get interrupted in or something. That'd be kind of cool. Like a slot lane. Goalies got to get more involved in the play, man. Bobrovsky holds on to that puck. Ice that puck. Get Corey Perry out of that zone. You ain't getting close to that goalie. Don't ever show that goal to me again. I'll literally puke. It was so filthy. We're going to a commercial break, everybody. But back to what I was saying about the Penguins. I don't know how often it happens with teams, and honestly, I think that'd be a really unique thing to see how many teams how many teams actually have that happen where a player literally gets like 38, 39 years old and the team's like, we love you, but you have to understand that paying you doesn't help us anymore. Mhm. Ooh, that girl can shoot. Did it out the last fuck too. This game though, I can't. Lady, all right, let's look at the chat. Let's look at the chat. Let's go. Jesus has risen. Britt, welcome, Britt. My mod, my mod, my mod. Backyard kid, I'm out. Let's go, kitties. Yes, that's the new force. Cake, and what happened? Having what? Kitties are winning. Are you happy? Happy or not? Lady Riderix, did you see all of that? Oh my good. Oh my good. Oh my good. Game is back. Panthers cleared it back. No Valance. I cannot stand it when the goalies leave the paint. They never get back in time. Which is half the fun. I like the gamble. But what if them participating in the play helps generate offense or helps prevent a goal opportunity? Sometimes the puck's just laying out there. And the hard part is that for a goalie, it's better for you to go out and try and play it and get it out of that player's reach than just let this player get the puck and have a pretty much, you don't want to get backed into a corner. Sometimes it's like fight or flight, right? Sometimes you're like, dude, fighting is way more important than flight, because flight, you give them way too much room. Back to the hockey game. Dude, is that Podskill's in 92? Did I learn a guy? Yep. Bobrovsky came out of the net. Oilers, oh, that looked like that came out. There's no way that's onside. There you go, Panthers. There you go, Panthers. You cleared it. I'm not biased. I'm just cheering. I'm super biased. Panthers ice that puck. Still got 11 minutes to go in this period. Oilers get a couple more shots in net, so they're up to 6 shots. Let's who's actually getting those shots. Let's look at who for each team is doing their best to stand out, because that's really important. One of the things that we'll say, and one of the big key points of the game, one of the things that has been talked about for the entire series, essentially, is the Oilers being a 2-man army. McDavid, Draisaitl. You got like your Nudgkins and like your Hyman and some other players that are decent. But the fall off is drastic. You have your 2 S tier players. You might have some like B plus or A minus players, but you don't necessarily have a bunch of S and A and B plus players. I think the Oilers have a lower basement and higher ceiling, where the Panthers, their basement is a lot higher, but their ceiling isn't as high. Kapanen is just punching Kachuk. I mean, 4-on-4, and that's the weird thing. So the announcers are talking about how 4-on-4 hockey. I mean, we know getting those McDavid loves having more ice, but I mean, it's kind of a unique strategy, I guess, against a team that's kind of known for aggravating your team. Come on, show me the shots. Skinner, Perry, Kane, and McDavid all have 1 shot. Klingberg and Wallman also have a shot. So at least McDavid has a shot, because the big thing about McDavid is he's not scoring in the playoffs, or excuse me, in the final. He got his first goal last game. Obviously, they got crushed last game. So it's one of those things where it's too little too late. 4-on-4 hockey. Panthers win the faceoff, and immediately an attempt to pass the puck, slap it into the Oilers' skates. And guess who has the puck? McDavid. He's boosting. Forsling. Panthers quickly stand up the Oilers, but Draisaitl, his physicality this game has been beautiful. Here we go. Shot for the Oilers by Bouchard. Kick save Bobrovsky. Panthers skated in and oh, what a crummy dump by Reinhart. Here comes Draisaitl. Curl and wait. The Panthers, it's not their power play. Panthers maintain possession of the puck. I mean, it's really weird. It's a 4-on-4, so we know that it's like they almost waited for McDavid to get to cycle out. Panthers right now, they're trying to generate some offense. Of course, they seemed a little bit more passive, but at the same time waiting for their opportunity to strike. Super ratty, but we'll see how it works. Almost calculated, but ratty. I wonder if McDavid's going to hop back on again. Nope, maybe. But Brown and Nurse is on right now. No, they're not going to throw him on. They're going to let him rest. Oilers, they've been in the Panther zone for most of this 4-on-4. So like I said, it's not a power play. However, it's such a weird thing when having less players on the ice just makes somebody just like a bajillion times more dangerous. And they're kind of resting McDavid. They're kind of letting some of those other lines roam while he regains his breath. Obviously, they don't have the biggest offensive opportunity right now, and Panthers ice the puck. Panthers haven't really gotten a shot on net for the last 4 minutes, so they got to figure something out as far as regaining that offensive skip, regaining that offensive touch. Their pounce is not where they want it to be. Two guys apparently wearing Islanders jerseys at the event tonight. Battle behind the Panthers net. Who's going to take it? Oilers. Get it to Bouchard. Almost loses Bennett. Gets it to the front, but Kulikov's laying there. He'll absorb it. Panthers just going to flip it to the neutral ice. Verhaeghe intercepts. Takes the shot. It goes super high. Bennett missed the puck. Bouchard steals it. McDavid trying to find Draisaitl cross ice. That wasn't even McDavid. But McDavid had the puck. I don't know, man. Sometimes it looks like McDavid. Sometimes he's everywhere, man. Maybe he was in both places. He's that fast. Finally, the Panthers get another shot on net. You want to see a game where both teams are going back and forth and just taking huge rippers on each net. The most fun hockey is when teams are getting those conversions. I think Gretzky's right. I think we're going to get a super high scoring game. Bobrovsky with a beautiful poke check. McDavid holds off his defender with one hand, but because he was so focused on maintaining that puck possession, he did not look up. I hate when if there's any stupid questions that announcers like ask. So, you're facing elimination tonight. Do you think you're gonna win or lose? Well, you know what? Because he asked that right now, there's back. We should just go home. Should we go to the bar right? Should I just skip and go to the bar right now? Should we just go? Like, what a dumb question. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna try. You know what's so funny about this commercial that they have for like the Game 7 pump up or whatnot is that they could be literally adding on to this commercial for Game 7. So imagine if the Panthers lose this game, they play the same commercial but a little extra. But for this game just does not, it just does not feel like a game that the Panthers are going to lose. All right. While we wait, we'll open a pack. Metal. Big Dave. You can't stand in front of the television. It's like the one thing you can't do. I'm gonna open a hockey pack while I watch the game. Try. What a challenge, right? We can just watch the game. I'll do both. Oh, they wanted to just rip through Marchand, but he barely sidestepped that hit. Panthers kind of trying to force the puck down some lanes, and it's really causing a lot of turnovers for the team. Josh Norris, who is now, I believe, a Buffalo Sabre. Buffalo Sabre. Anthony Villiers, who is a Washington Capital. Oilers got a beautiful shot. Bobrovsky didn't really absorb the puck. It kind of just bounced wide. Dylan Strome. Ducks. Ryan Strome. Ducks. Dylan Cousins. That's actually kind of funny because didn't Dylan Cousins get traded for Josh Norris? They're actually on the opposite teams. And our rookie, Zach Benson, Skybox rookie. Adam Fox. And Luke Hughes. That's a great card. Rookie Luke Hughes. Looks like it's pretty good shape too. Nobody that's playing tonight though. Oh man, that was a cool pack. That was a really cool pack. But I'm a little bummed. A little bummed we didn't get any players that we were looking for. Stupid good cards are damaged too. If there's anything that bothers me is when my cards are damaged out of the pack. All right, chat. Talk to me in the chat. What's your prediction for this game? Do you think the Panthers are going to crush the Oilers? Do you think it's going to be a tight game? Do you think the Oilers are going to crush the Panthers? I mean, it's just a one-goal game. Nothing says the Oilers can't score 7 straight. Backyard kid. Just a tissue box. Tell us what your idea was for the goal area. I don't know, man. The thing that I don't like is I feel like goalies should be able to. I don't know. This makes you wonder if there's just should be a spot that's goalie only, like a circle around the. All right, Panthers lose that face-off. They're in their defensive end. Oilers try to center it. Well, they do center it, but Matthew Tkachuk was the one that got the puck. He just lifts it out. He's like, I'm fast. I can skate. Oilers bounce the puck off the boards. Kulak does his best to get the puck in the Panther zone. Fourth and Seth Jones have to defend. He'll do just that. Panthers have the puck in the offensive zone. Marchand and Lusterinen. Marchand centers it. Panthers unable to get the shot off, or maybe they did. I didn't see it. 10 shots for the Oilers, though. Let's take a look at who's actually getting those shots right now. Harry with the most shots, 2 shots. Panthers, Gadovich, Reinhart, Lundell with 2 shots, Tkachuk with 1, Bennett with 1. I think they're telling the Panthers players, like, can you guys just shoot? And they're like, I guess so. I guess. Okay, fine. AJ Greer in the slump, backhander, Panthers jab at it. Nate Schmidt passing. Too many players in the Panthers be passing. Schmidt went for the attack. Almost gave the Oilers a 2-on-1. Gotta be careful. But the Panthers' fourth line is fun to watch because the amount of opportunities they gain, incredible. The amount of opportunities that they get, incredible. There's love ice in the puck when they're for no reason. Here we go. Game's back on. All right, Panthers, what you got? Barkov tries to control the puck in neutral ice. And now the thing that you got to pay attention to is how many Oilers versus how many Panthers. Because 4 Oilers right now, 3 Panthers trying to get the puck. Panthers are going to come away with it. Reinhart can't pull the trigger. So Nurse intercepts. I feel like the Oilers, they're so frantic that they're not communicating right. Panthers still have the puck. Mikula saves it. He gets it to the front of the net. Oilers, it's really weird in the Stanley Cup Finals because the Oilers have looked disinterested in a multitude of opportunities. Marchand went on for a streaking opportunity, but didn't have the actual passage there, so he lost the shot. Tkachuk skates and shoots. Misses the net. Panthers player after Panthers player attacking. So many Panthers players on the puck. The way that this period has ebbed and flowed has been absolutely stunning. 1 minute left in the period. Panthers on the attack again. Here they go in the slot. Chucky Panthers up 2-0. Late minute goal for the Kitties. Ten shots apiece for both teams. Panthers up 2-0. Kachuk came off the bench. He must have came off the bench. Or he was just so far behind. Because they kind of looked at Forsling. Oh, McDavid. Oh, man, McDavid and Draisaitl. McDavid went for it. Wallman just could have just kind of stood there. Panthers attacking again. Whoa. Offsides? Yeah, McDavid and Wallman do double coverage. And then Kachuk's just all by himself. That's a match stunning goal right there. That's a goal that if you're the Oilers, you're just like, I mean, they've came down from 3-0 before in the series, right? Game 1, I think. Maybe I don't know. It was a recent. It was one of these games. They were down 3-0, and they came back to win. It happened again. The Oilers and the Panthers will enter the first intermission with the Panthers up 2-0. Panthers 9 shots. Oilers 10 shots. Now, I mean, the thing for the Oilers is their star players are getting the shots. Well, McDavid has one. Nugent Hopkins has one. Skinner has one. Perry has 2. Draisaitl has none. None from Draisaitl. Bouchard, Kulak, Klingberg, Wallman all have a shot. So a lot of players, a variety. Panthers, Greer, Gadovich, Reinhart, Lundell, Kachuk, Bennett, Mikkola all have shots. 8 to 9 hits. Panthers leading. 5 to 5 block shots. Tied. 2 to 6 giveaways. Panthers, they're the ones guilty for less amount of discipline. Finally, takeaways. 4 for the Panthers, 1 for the Oilers. Panthers, you can tell they want it more. You can tell they want it more. Oilers, I would not want to be one of the other players in the locker room. I would not want to have to be McDavid going into this intermission. I imagine the things McDavid is having to yell at his team. Here we go. When we come back for the second period, we're going to have more hype. We have the 6th game of the Stanley Cup final. Oilers at Panthers. Panthers up 3-2 in the series if they win tonight. Hockey's over for the season, and the Panthers will be back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. I will see you soon. I am Week Aiken. See you back for period 2. About to come back. About to come back. Period two. My eyes are so dry. All right, all right. Better come back. Better come back. We kicking on the net cast. Here I come. Panthers up 2-0. Like I said, I would not want to be any other. I would not want to be a single player in that Oilers locker room. A single player in the Oilers locker room. Because every one of those players in the Oilers locker room, whoo, tense. They are so talented. Who is talented, Jim? Who's talented on that team? They are so talented. Florida Panthers up 2-0. Gonna start the second period in the fourth check after they dump that puck in. Rodriguez battles for it. Bennett's gonna get there. Panthers so quick to get the puck. Their ability to try to use their hockey IQ to have foresight. Beautiful opportunities that they create, but sometimes they get a little too excited and pass the puck a little bit too advantageously to the next player or try to do no look passes. And that's the hard thing. When it works, great. When it doesn't work, you kind of just give the puck away. Then you kind of look stupid. I'm just nervous, man. I'm actually like sweating a little bit. Kapanen gets the puck in, goes off of Bobrovsky. Third line for the Oilers. Almost the line at generating the best offense right now for them. Panthers attacking. Oilers say they gonna take that puck. Kapanen wipes out. He wanted that puck, but now we don't got no puck. That looks super offsides. The play continues. Oilers have control of it. Wallman's just gonna slap that puck in. Schmitty Schmidt. The 3 attack from the Oilers on the forecheck. Panthers lucky to regain that puck after all those Oilers that were on it. Verhage trying to find the path. 2 Oilers on the puck. Oh, wow. Skinner and the defenseman both went the same way. That looked dangerous. That looked very dangerous. They almost had a mistake in communication and almost gave it away to the Keys. I'll be okay. Where that puck at? Where that puck at? Oilers, they're going to take it. McDavid, Dougie's, tries to center, bounces off Bobrovsky awkwardly. Oilers unable to complete that opportunity. However, from the bounce of that puck and the Panthers panicking, McDavid doing what he needs to do. The Forsling McDavid battles are beautiful to watch. Harry was sitting right there. Draisaitl wins the faceoff. Here they come. Perry shoots it on net. Bounces off Bobrovsky. Forsling's going to take the puck, chip it ahead. Lucerina goes for the check on Draisaitl. Goes for the body. Loses the puck. Marchand gets twisted up on it. However, Ekblad, their first overall draft pick, does get the puck to neutral ice. Oilers battling courageously. 2-on-1, McDavid has the puck centered. It's goes wide. Can't finish this Perry. The Oilers, if they lose tonight, will be thinking about that all the way home. All the way home. McDavid against Forsling. Holds on to it. Beats him. Oh, that skate of Forsling. just barely redirects that puck enough. No, it was McDavid touching it. No, was it just? Show me another replay. I think that may have been Corey Perry. I think McDavid's stick hit the puck on the follow through, maybe negating a little bit of power, but it looks like it could have just been Perry's a little bit too slow, a little bit unable to handle that pass. That was a very, very, very important goal that the Oilers needed. Now the Panthers control it. AJ Greer. Mikkola fakes the shot and dumps it deep. Seth Jones gets to the puck, and the Panthers continue to attack. 3 minutes have ticked off the second period. Game 6, if you're just joining us, I'm Lee Caken. Thank you for stopping by. I'm talking hockey, doing a lot of hockey casting, and overall watching the hockey game as Henrique lobs a shot on Bobrovsky, and he holds on to that puck. He ain't let that puck go. He ain't let that puck go. He ain't let that puck go. Puck, puck. The puck. Puck ain't going nowhere. Oilers in the Panthers zone. Win the faceoff. Can't get the shot to the net. It gets blocked. Panthers pick it up. Rodriguez. Evan Rodriguez gets the puck in. Wait, sends it centering, but it bounces off Skinner, and that puck's going to roll all the way back into the Panthers zone. However, not enough speed for it to be an icing. Rodriguez sends it up. Bennett takes a look, waits a Dougie. Can he wrap it around? Gets it, the Panthers back at it. Unable to takes the shot. Bounces off his Skinner. Gets the blocker on it. Panthers, sharks right now. These cats have wounded their opponent. Their opponent is leaking blood right now, and the Panthers can feel it. It's almost like they're just waiting for their prey to lose their strength before they go in for the final bite. Seth Jones spins around and passes it to Reinhart. Reinhart, literally the goal of the playoffs. I want to puke after like that goal. That goal was wow. Show me a better goal in the finals and show me a better goal. I mean, it's just been the Panthers. The Oilers have had some great goals. Panthers have had the amazing goals. No one's on Draisaitl's, which is kind of weird, kind of bothering me right now. If you're the Oilers, you got to feel pretty proud though. Draisaitl's just kind of walking around in no man's land though, just kind of hovering. He wants the puck, but he's not getting it. 5 minutes now off the second period. If you're the Oilers, you've gotten 3 shots this period. If you're the Panthers, you've gotten 2. Panthers, you got to figure out a lot more offense. You've gotten some great chances, don't get me wrong, some high danger chances, but you need more chances nonetheless. Oilers, it's not a penalty, is it? Skinner, what are you doing? He grabbed the puck and like waddled back to like defend it and then sent it wide. I mean, I guess it kind of worked. The Oilers have the attack, but not the way I wanted to see it generated. Offsides. Offsides. 6 minutes in. Looks like they're going to cut us to a commercial break. They're showing Ekholm's shot. It got right to Bobrovsky, right, kind of on the end of his pad. And he kind of waddle kick it too. So he barely missed it, or barely got to it. Here we go. Bring me back my hockey. Chat, chat, chat. What's going on, chat? I mean, this game, all kitties. Oilers seem to have been doing a little bit recently, but it's been all kitties. All kitty, 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 kitty. Got a kitty. Oilers win the faceoff. Henry takes that puck. Oh, and offsides. Boo! There goes that momentum for the Oilers. Oilers shoot the puck in. Kulikov. Gets it to Skinner. And the Oilers are going to try to control the puck now. The shots on net, and what I like about this game so far, everybody, is the amount of effort that both teams have had to put in order to generate these shots. And not just that, the back and back momentum swings, the pendulum swings that this game has had. Oilers get chances, Panthers get chances. Oilers get chances, Panthers get chances. Verhaeghe and Reinhart tried to connect on a pass, just tipped wide by the Oilers. Oilers barely hanging on. Panthers high IQ players are going to work with the Oilers doing what they can to stay alive, it feels like. Forsling rips it to the net. Skinner holds on to it. You just watch how some of these Panthers players can just dismantle the Oilers. Not saying that the Oilers players are stupid, untalented, or anything like that. Just a lot of them are outclassed. Where's that puck? Oh, Panthers get a shot in front. They get a redirection from Lusterinen, but it wasn't enough to beat Skinner. Oilers now. Panthers forecheck. Marchand almost gets the puck, but the Panthers, in an attempt to maintain the puck, end up sending it all the way back in the zone. Kane's trying to beat Forsling on the forecheck, on the back check more like it. Can't do it. Ekblad sends it to neutral ice. McDavid. He makes it in. Oilers want to attack. Panthers find the puck, move it forward, get that forecheck started. Rodriguez, first in. Kachuk working against two Oilers. Draisaitl and Perry. Now three on one. A lot of redirects. Beautiful speed from both teams. 14 on 15 shots of both teams. Hey, McBruley, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You watching this game? Yeah? Yeah? Zion. Hopefully you are. You rooting for the Panthers or the Oilers? Personally, I'd like the Kitties to win, but I like hockey. Honestly, I'd be pretty sad if the Kitties lost. I want them to go back to back. I want Tampa Bay and Florida to both have legends. Hey, owies, not owies, at least from what it looked. And it's on the top. Owies. Stupid owies. Thanks, metal. Get like two cards per pack that stay alive. The players continue. Frederick! In with Nutchkins and Skinner! They get a shot on Bobrovsky, and I think Skinner just tries to whack at it after Bobrovsky's already saved it. And froze the puck, I believe. Bobrovsky's just dialed. He's just in this game. He's synced up. He's synced. All right. Bennett gets over the blue line. Take the shot. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. Skinner has it. He just wants a stick, and all the Oilers are punching him. Schmidt, I need Schmidt to score. Here we go. 10 minutes left in the second period, everybody. That also means we're halfway through regulation in game 6. This game could be over. The series could be over. The season could be over. Panthers forecheck is just hard to compete with. Oilers, no icing. Man, the Panthers be icing the puck all the time, but the Oilers are so fast, it's almost like it's never iced. Teams are going to change. Next goal, probably the most important goal besides the first goal. The next goal has the opportunity to get a team in the game or to completely dampen the attitude of the other team. Colson's giving Kulikov a little rough stuff. There's no way that's going to generate anything, though. There's no way we'll get any sort of penalties for that. We're at a commercial break again. Everybody's got a self-driving car. AI, Buick. Buck. No, Buick. I drive a Buck. It's actually a Buick. Dueler. A Buck and a Dueler. Ah. I mean, the bad thing for the Oilers just always feel like they're behind. Come on now, let's get this game going. Let's get this game going. E2 Lutheran in 6 games, 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points. Here we go. Draisaitl, McDavid here we go. I'm sensing something. McDavid battles for the puck. Barkov also battles. Can the Panthers clear? No. Oilers give it away. And that's a giveaway. Panthers now convert. They're going to get it deep. Ekholm, he tries to rattle it off the boards. He does. But McDavid's going to try to beat Bobrovsky there. And that's another prime reason why, if you're a goalie, you have to entertain the idea of coming out of the net. Because if you would have let McDavid get there, he would have had his way with you. He could have stick handled so many times that you literally couldn't have moved fast enough. He's that fast. Not to mention, if he goes behind the net, you never know which side he's coming out. Oilers, though, that McDavid frenzy has now generated more offense. They're getting shots to the net from Bouchard. It goes a little wide. Reinhart has a little bit of ice. He's going to figure out an offense. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Panthers. They make it over the blue line. He finds Forsling across the ice. Forsling a little slow to maintain the puck. Barkov looks for a centering opportunity, curls around. Centers it, but Verhaeghe can't settle it down. Somehow the puck continues to go into the air, causing Skinner to catch it. Oilers have 19 shots on net, Panthers 15. Oilers with more opportunities, but the Panthers doesn't stop them. Panthers, right off the faceoff, get the puck to the net. Save again by Skinner. Play has resumed. Panthers unable to keep it in the offensive zone. Just start another forecheck. Puck is deep. Oilers cannot clear. Mikkola tries to get it to the front of the net, but the puck does hit some traffic on the way there. Getting shots. Skinner saves it. And this puck, this play right now, you can see the Oilers look a little drained right now. It feels like we're kind of waiting for an offensive jolt. Clammed his legs together, it looks like. Kachuk takes the puck. Bennett, a quick ripper. Missed it, though. The defenseman, beautiful defense for the Oilers to negate that shot from Bennett, because that could have been a dangerous ripper. Of course, he is the player with the most goals. Panthers turnover. Bennett in the slot. Tries for the pass to Kachuk. It's intercepted, but the puck is still in the Oilers zone. This is what the Oilers can't afford. The Oilers can't afford these turnovers. The Oilers cannot afford to let the Panthers score again without them having a goal. Panthers looking to get more bounces than shots on net. Are they looking to get more players to rotate on and off? Get some tired players off, get some hungry players on? I think so. Oilers, Kane flips the puck out. Reinhart says puck, but he loses it back to Kane. Oh no. But Kulikov steps in. Ekholm silences the puck in the boards, bounces right back to Kulikov. Kulikov, no look, backhands it, slow rolling puck through neutral ice. One of the very, very, very rare times the Panthers have not iced the puck this hockey game. McDavid, he's so injured. There's no way he's 100%. Florida iced the puck. It sounds like again, like I said. All they do is ice his puck. All they do is ice his puck. Apparently they're keeping Bennett. No, Martian. No, it was Reinhart. Panthers make it over the blue line. Change the players. Marchand's back. Marchand chips the puck ahead. Gets it to tries to get it to the Panthers blue line. But McDavid and friends say, But the Panthers keep it in. Just kidding. Draisaitl's there. He's going to skate the puck out. But he does get the puck bumped off of his stick. Lindell chips the puck back in, or at least bumps the puck in. Panthers just can't control the puck. They've gotten like 6 shots this period. It's been very, very extremely limiting for the Panthers. Oilers, they've gotten a fair amount of shots for themselves, but still no goals. 20 shots almost for the Oilers and no goals. They do bounce the puck in diagonally, hoping to control. Streaking players for the Oilers. Here it comes, Wallman, shot! Block! Redirect! He can't get there! Skinner was held up by Rodriguez. Now they battle for the puck behind the net. Still a 0-2 game. Panthers leading. Like I said, if the Panthers win, the season is over. Kachuk, a light chip to central ice. Oilers chip the puck in, but Bobrovsky catches it in his glove. Ices that, freezes that puck. Ice freeze, cold, favorite, whatever. Chili, baby. Commercial break. I wonder how much fun it would be to be in a wedding commercial. Just look as happy as you can. Just pretend. All right, everybody laugh. Panthers, send the puck in. Oilers got to figure it out. Here they come. Seth Jones gets that puck in. Kulak double backhands it and turns it over. Panthers in front. No, the Oilers, they always get like 5 players in front to stop the Panthers from passing the puck between them. Most of the times their defensive plays work. Panthers want more offense. Reinhart would like it. He has the puck. Kulak squeezes him, but Verhaeghe's behind to pick it up. Just kidding. Oilers continue to maintain control of the puck. Reinhart centers Barkov. Couldn't get the puck and back in time. Barkov beating 2, 3 guys. He's had the puck for almost 10 seconds. Just embarrassing the Oilers. Kulikov, don't be an idiot. Control the puck. Turn and pop from Verhaeghe. Rebound, Panthers score! Score! Whoa, Whoa, Panthers up 3-0. Jeff Skinner's not doing anything on the ice. He doesn't know what he's doing. Skinner like elbows it and it rebounds. Barkov shoots it and it goes off the skates of Reinhart. Watch. Oh my gosh, Skinner's defense. Jeff Skinner with the amazing defensive shift. And Stuart Skinner doesn't catch the puck. Period. 2 Skinners to kill the Oilers. Two minutes left in the second period. As the coach of the Oilers, oh, Seth Jones, don't mishandle that puck. Here they come. Bobrovsky gonna steer that puck away. Panthers might start a little rough stuff. Get the Oilers completely off their game. Jeff Skinner. Wow. Just ouch. Not helping his team out at all. Going the complete opposite direction if you're Jeff Skinner. Oh, man. That's got to be the game. Down 3-0. Honestly, though, if the Oilers can score one this period, they can score one this period. And the one thing that the Oilers always have that no other team has, the one thing the Oilers will always have that no other team has is the McDavid factor. And what I mean about the McDavid factor is that with the McDavid factor, you are always dangerous. All right, kiddies. Ice it twice. God, I hate this game. All I can think about is McDavid saying, right effing now. Right effing now. You effing deeper. Drysdale gets the puck up. He slaps it ahead. Does he have a shot yet? No shots on goal from Drysdale. Here they go. Oilers try to flip it in, or they flip it across diagonally to maintain some possession. McDavid, Drysdale, the best weapons for the Oilers are on the ice. Almost the same could be said for the Panthers as Reinhart sends the puck ahead. Forsling chips it ahead. Verhaeghe tries to center it. Reinhart behind the net. Holds, waits, holds. And now Forsling fakes the shots, giving it, and he's going to send it all the way back. And Seth Jones! Panthers slow rolling at 23 seconds left to go. Oilers ice it. 15 seconds left in the second period. 18 shots on net for the Panthers, 20 for the Oilers. Only 20 to 18 hits, so it's not as physical a game as we may have expected, too. Way, way, way more physical game for the... I mean, it doesn't feel like it. Drake Calendar? I don't know who that. Inter Miami, USMNT. Oh, a soccer player? Great. A lot of Drakes these days. Panthers trying to attack one more time. Turn, shoot. That's the second period. Panthers, there's no reason for them to get involved in rough stuff. Stuart Skinner. Don't hang your head, Skinner. Don't hang your head. You can't do that. You can't do that. Well, we'll see what happens during this intermission. Well, we're not going to see anything that happens. I'm going to go to intermission. When we come back, we have period 3. Could be the last period of the season. McDavid and his Oilers have to figure it out, or they're going to go back-to-back losses. One of the most devastating feelings in all of sports. Not many teams have to go through with that. Now the problem is, Oilers losing back-to-back. Gotta build different. Gotta build different. What will they do? We'll have to see. This is Week Cake, and I'll see you back for the third period. What's being said in the Oilers locker room right now? Not too happy. New mascot. You doesn't feel like it just doesn't feel like they're going to be. For some hockey, the Edmonton Oilers. I think Canada should have at least 10 hockey clubs. Don't care about a single Canadian hockey club. It's one of those NHL Rockies versus MLB Rockies. Oilers, McDavid, Draisaitl. Oh no, that was after to generate any offense this game if they don't really. The clock hit 0 and they have a higher score with goal, make it even more impossible for the Fires for a drive. Kick save, Bobrovsky. Around that locker room. Thing that. But honestly, if you're McDavid, yeah, you might have 7 points. Or maybe 6 points in the final. But I mean, he's getting on the board, score. Bennett goes in. Change everything out of the Oilers at this point. Even if essentially if the Oilers don't have a goal back and they almost have the puck in front of the Oilers to score, the more they score, the less likely the Oilers are going to comes. Connor McDavid. Face-off opportunity for hockey continues. Mikkola. Dude, I always forget the guy on the Panthers to play. Minutes up. Panthers all over. Rodler in the playoffs right now is Sam Bennett of the Panthers. McDavid trying for the Panthers. That looks at the chip. They're attacking. They're not getting shot on. Connor Brown. Nudgkins, Nurse. No offense. Panthers get it to neutral. It out. Refs. Fuck. Panthers lose Seth Jones. Neutral. Very well have been a power play. We're at 11-11 right now. You don't want to get. It's 3 goals. Here they go. Panther sends it on net to Bobrovsky. It does bounce right off of him. Bennett harassed by 3 Oilers, but it looks Bennett's just going to lift it on. They don't care anymore. He's going to lose the puck as fast. Backyard kid. Do you think the Oilers will scrap? Save. Commercial break right now. Let's get to another pack. We did 1 pack. We'll do another pack. But I'm going to call my moderator. I'm going to take this moment for everybody to celebrate our moderator. Here comes our moderator, everybody. Our moderator helps us out with the stream. Come on in, moderator. Come on in. Come on in. Our moderator. Yay. Moderator. This is our moderator. She's fantastic. She keeps our chat moving. She makes sure the lights are shining. And of course, she helps out with the thumbnails. So everybody, big round of applause for our moderator. Yeah. All right, mama. Pick it back. Pick. Oh, pack. No, you ain't looking, man. You gotta pick that pack at random.
This one is calling to me here. Allure. Yay.
You can grab the box.
You're in it.
Thank you, Mod. Thank you, Mod. All right, everybody. If this game goes to overtime, I'll do another pack.
Better.
If this game does not go to overtime,
You'll do another pack.
we might not be doing another pack. If we get a signed card, can't do another. Less than 10 minutes to go in the game. He's a calf robot.
Yeah.
Oilers A squad out on the ice. Nope. Definitely not. But they have it over. They're just going to shoot it into the net. Just shoot it into the netting. You're going to give it a shot. The crowd will sing it for you.
Wow.
Oilers, send that puck in, but Bobrovsky going to help clear it. Alex DeBrincat. Sage Thompson of the Sabres. Two teams that are not that did not make it in the playoffs. A rookie, Logan Morrison, Seattle Kraken, another team that was not in the playoffs. Andrei Kuzmenko, Colorflow. A beautiful blue to perp. And he moved 2 teams last year, so I don't even know what team he's on no more. Jackson Balake. Balake. Carolina Hurricanes, so far, the only team that has made it to the playoffs. And they lost to the Panthers, which are going to be, of course, our back-to-back champions tonight. They're going to be back-to-back champions. Kachuk steals the puck. Shot! Rebound! Bennett jams at it. The puck is still in the Oilers' zone. A horrible, horrible, horrible turnover. Panthers causing more and more chaos. Oilers losing more and more faith. Kachuk gets ran over by Henry. Just ran over. That was a funny check. Who's 21? Frederick. Hey, we got Schiffel. Mark Schiffel. Who was another playoff team. They ended up losing they lost in the conference finals too, I believe. Or no, I think they got semis. They didn't make the conference finals. It was the Stars Oilers for the conference finals. But this guy's an absolute stud. Even though, unfortunately, his dad passed away right before his last game in the playoffs. He knew that his team needs him. His team needs him. And he played. Cale Makar and Victor Hedman. I sped through that a little bit because the Oilers just pulled their goalie. Empty net for the Oilers with 7 minutes to go. Oilers in the offensive zone. It's one of their best clean opportunities that they're going to have to control the puck right off the faceoff and try to get in this hockey game. However, the Panthers score right now. This game is more than over. It's an embarrassment. Panthers, here they go. They can't get the puck to exit, but they're going to try again. Here he goes. Barkov. Pass! Score! Sam Reinhart! 4-0 Panthers! The rats are flying! The hats are flying! The Panthers know that Stanley Cup is theirs! Connor McDavid and the Oilers have 7 minutes to think about next season. As Reinhart completes the hat trick. Barkov, clean pass, right back. Right back. The Corey Perry curse continues. Reinhart gets a hat trick in the Stanley Cup clinching game. Wow. Wow. What a rock. What a hip hop star. What a rapper. Look at his hair. Looks like he's got dreads. And Nurse almost completely negated the Panthers' attack. Oh man. Don't show McDavid. Don't show McDavid. Don't do it. Don't do it. They have to pull the goalie. They have to try. They have to try. That's the thing. They have to try. I was thinking about that too. How Mark Stone scored a hat trick, crushed the Panthers. It was like 9-2 when the Golden Knights beat them. They absolutely just doused them. Doused them. One goal. Sam Reinhart. Not Bennett, not Marchand, but Reinhart. And when you look at the Florida Panthers, when you look at how many weapons they have, they're Swiss Army knife. They're set for any situation. If you're a Corey Perry, how are you feeling? Dude, if I was honestly, I'm surprised the guy that has the Stanley Cup. People know who he is. They know what he's carrying. Looking on the internet. Let's see here. 27 on 25 hits right now. So the Oilers leading in those hits. 15 on 15 block shots for both teams. So both teams doing everything they can to make sure that both teams, I guess that's why every announcer sounds the same. Because when you talk from your diaphragm, You all sound the same. The Oilers will be playing here. But honestly, though, look at it. Look at it. 8 to 16. The Panthers have 16 giveaways. The Oilers only have 8, so the Panthers making a lot more mistakes. Skinner on the bench again. Oilers 6 on the ice. 4, 5. Of course, the Panthers 5 on the ice. I don't know why I almost said 4. And the puck comes out. It goes back in. Ekblad mishandles the puck. McDavid has it. And now Bouchard. And that going to play catch a little bit. Does Draisaitl have a shot yet? No shots for Draisaitl. Panthers, beautiful defense. Here it comes. Sam Reinhart with another goal. He's got 4 goals. Sam Reinhart is getting retired in Florida. I could actually see about 8 names from the Florida Panthers getting retired eventually. He's like, and McDavid's like, what the F do I do? I can't do everything. But that's the way you're designed, McDavid. You have to do everything. That is you. That's why they call you McJesus. 5-0 Panthers. Oilers score. Podskill's in. Kills the shutout for Skinner, or sorry, Bobrovsky. What the hell was that? A weird bounce. Oh, it goes behind Bobrovsky. Can't even find it. Well, awkward way to lose the shutout. But I can tell that the goalie's going to get pulled again. It's been over 50 years since a guy scored 4 goals in the Stanley Cup final, and that was Rocket Richard. Oilers get it back in the offensive zone. Where's Skinner going? There's no way he's not going to the bench. Nope, they've given up. It's over. Well, I mean, right now you just hear the Panthers crowd chanting, taunting the Oilers. And I mean, like I said, they got their one. They got 1 goal. Yay! Too little, too late. That goal is going to do nothing to influence the flow of this hockey game. Nothing. Lundell has the puck. Huge turnover. Lundell line drive. Went for another goal. Panthers, why not? Why not score more? It's the Stanley Cup final. Get another goal. Go for some glory. Ekblad's just going to sit behind the net. Panthers up by 4 goals. Nudgekin's on the attack. Panthers send the puck up. Reinhardt. I know it's Rodriguez and the gang. At this point, 4 goals is nothing but a fable. The Florida Panthers, just like their across-state brethren, the Tampa Bay Lightning, will go back-to-back for Stanley Cup championships. And not only just that, the Florida Panthers lost their first Stanley Cup against Evander Kane, some slashes. I'm Evander Kane. I just target some guy and slash him. And the Panthers, like, if that's how they're going to play, why are we going to put any of our big guns back on the ice again? They better not let him come back for a handshake line. You just slash their player. And if you're Connor McDavid and the Oilers right now, that's that locker room. What do you? What do you do? What do you do? Back-to-back losses in the final. Same problems. And the Florida Panthers crowd embarrassing the Oilers, the guests, saying them, see ya, see ya, see you next season, as you see another banner get raised in the state of Florida. The southern states winning these Stanley Cups, where states like Minnesota and Providence, or cities like Winnipeg, I don't know if it's a city or Providence, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about Canada. Not getting anything. What a season we had, everybody. What a season we had. The Edmonton Oilers tried as hard as they could, but just not enough gas, not enough power, not enough anything. 30 seconds left in the hockey game. Oilers have to at least try to push the puck into the other zone. Panthers, they don't have to attack. They're going to hold on to the puck. The Oilers know that there's no reason for them to attack. The Panthers going to say, F this game. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. The Rats come on the ice. The Panthers go back to back. And if there's anything I hate is when players don't wait until the game is over. The game is over. The Florida Panthers are your Stanley Cup champions for the 2024-2025 season. Back-to-back champions. The Edmonton Oilers, back-to-back losers. Not what you wanted to be called. If you're Connor McDavid, what do you do? What do you do? Come to Minnesota. Play with Kaprizov. Try it out. Try it out. McDavid, just stunned. Nah, Paul Maurice is like, you say all the handshake line, and the other guy's gonna be like, I'm not listening to you. Green, blue, black, rainbow, blue, purple. Back to back Stanley Cup champions. Sergei Bobrovsky has completely cemented his legacy. He is not a choker, he is a champion. Matthew Tkachuk making his dad and brother proud, his whole family proud, but especially his father. Brad Marchand is a Stanley Cup champion yet again. He's going to do what he believes in, and that's okay. He does what he believes in. Paul Maurice gets in the line and like, hey, some coaches might think something, some players might think other things. He shouldn't be in that line. Vander Kane should be allowed on the ice or the bench for the remainder of the season. Marchand. Net. Tkachuk. Marchand, 2 Stanley Cup losses. Corey Perry. 5 losses. Patrick Hornquist with the team. Hornquist with some fun rings if he gets one. What a beauty. How many of these players get their name numbers retired? At least 10, at least 8. I mean, you gotta wonder what Hubert. What if the Oilers make a Florida hit squad? What if they got like Huberto and the other Kachuk? Get Brady. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. The Rat wins another Stanley Cup. Nate Schmidt wins another Stanley Cup. Alexander Barkov, Aaron Ekblad cement themselves as hockey legends. Carter Verhaeghe continues his tear in the NHL. Is that 3 cups in 3 years for Verhaeghe, or 3 cups in 4 years for Verhaeghe? I wonder how many blizzards they're gonna eat out of that thing. They'll have to talk about that Stanley Cup presentation. Draisaitl, Mick Jesus, or McDonald's. I don't know what you want to call him anymore. He's not winning. That's back-to-back losses for him. And it's wild to call him McDonald's. I know. But still, it's kind of funny. Everybody. What a hockey game. What a hockey game. You just gotta wonder what happens in the off season for some of these teams. Wow. It's just so hard. Like the Florida Panthers, who's gonna beat them? When you looked at the playoffs, the only team that stood a chance, the only team was the team they played the first round, the Tampa Bay Lightning. They literally the first round was the Stanley Cup final for them. Everything else was a lot. I mean, they beat them in 5 games, but these Oilers, they tried, but this team is way too strong, way too consistent. I still say Bennett has to win the Conn Smythe. Conn Smythe is the MVP of the playoffs. Give it to Connor McDavid again. Give it to McDonald's. Seth Jones from his first Stanley Cup. Seth Jones literally thrown into the abyss. Rescued at the deadline. Most valuable player. Here we go. Gary Bettman. Some cheers for Bettman. To the winning team. Sam Bennett. Most valuable player. MVP. Sam Bennett. Where is he going? Sam Bennett's going to be able to, his contract's going to be insane. Last year could have been Bobrovsky, but the Panthers decided to piss away 3 games in a row. Here it comes. A big old TV screen behind. Here it comes. They're dimming the lights. Stanley Cup. Here it comes. Here it comes, everyone. The Stanley Cup. Of course, the captain, Alexander Barkov, Sasha Barkov. We'll get to lift the trophy first. I bet you he'll probably pass it to Bennett, and then Bennett's going to pass it to Marchand. And then Marchand better pass it to Bobrovsky. Not Reinhardt. Ben is shouting out all the names of the Panthers executives, I guess. Let's do it again, Barky. Men does the handshake with the players. Yeah, there goes Barky. Have at it. 3, 2, 1. And he brings it to the middle, and everyone goes wild. One, not 2, but they all want to grab it. Barkov, he's going to take his rounds. He's earned it. Arky, first European-born player to captain 2 Stanley Cup winning teams. First European-born player. Man, that is a weird thing to say. European. First European. Oh, Nate Schmidt. It's his first Stanley Cup. He got it first. I thought he won with the Knights. Maybe they traded him a season too early. He finally did it. Schmidt, and that's a beautiful story because he was on the Golden Knights. He was a Capital. He was a Jet. Extremely talented player. I'm glad Nate Schmidt's on the Cup. Seth Jones! Seth Jones! Lift it! Yeah! You were in purgatory on the Blackhawks! And he's done it. The Stanley Cup. He's about to, he can't even believe it. Come on, you won the Stanley Cup. Nosek. They were both, I believe, both Nosek and Schmidt were on the Golden Knights. He looks like he's going to fall every time he slows down. You got this, dude. You just got. You finally did it. Who's it going to next? Bobrovsky or backup? Be that check. Oh man, you can hear the knife in the heart of Gretzky. He is heartbroken. Well-oiled machine. Oof. They got way too much talent. Wow. The Panthers winning the Stanley Cup again, everybody. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful sport. Thank you to everybody that is tuned in to my channel over the Stanley Cup finals, over the Stanley Cup playoffs. I've had so much fun casting these games, calling these games, and talking hockey with everybody here in the chat. I hopefully appreciate my quirkiness, appreciate my commentary, appreciate the energy I bring to the sport. My channel here is to share my love of this game with everybody else. And I want to include everyone else. I'm so excited to have everyone here to watch the game with me or talk the game with me and experiencing the enjoyment of hockey cards and just the conversation is just beautiful. So thank you to everybody that has came to my channel this year, this season, found it. I can't wait to attack next season with the same tenacity, the same excitement, and the same passion. I am Week Haken. Thank you so much for being along with me for the journey this season. In the 25-26 season, I got a couple more things to plan out for it. Thank you so much for coming by. I am Week Haken. And everybody, have a great summer. I'll be checking in from time to time. I hope you do too. Have a great summer, everybody. I am Week Haken. I can't wait to talk hockey with everybody again. Have a good night.